Good job, De Ruyter. I guess the Spanish fleet won't be bothering us again. We can get you home in July, I reckon. You and your wife should join me and Linda on our trip to Osaka. Over.
Sounds marvelous. Although, the wife and I already got a trip planned, sir. For Zeeland. Over.
Do you mean New Zealand? Over?
No, sir. The original.
So, the history of the place that I grew up in. It's a beautiful island province with a Belgian border in the south of the Netherlands, known as Zeeland. A sorta brief history. Part 1. To find out how shit really went down, we have to go back over 40,000 years, when it was still pretty damn cold, because the last known ice age is still in full swing. Check out this Neanderthal hunter! You better not with this dude, cause he knows how to make a stone-head spear and how to kill another living creature with it! I mean creatures like mammoths, reindeer, lions, mammoths, bears, woolly rhinos and woolly mammoths also roam these steppes. Imagine killing a woolly mammoth. That's like more than 1,000 hamburgers, man! Little did this guy know that the cold sandbanks he was roaming were going to be the most southwestern province of the Netherlands, known today as Zeeland. The reason this little place got its name in 1645. Now, this Neanderthal dude, archaeologists nicknamed him Krijn, was technically the first Zeeuw. That's what we call the inhabitants of Zeeland. A fragment of his skull was found 15 kilometers off the coast of the province in 2009, in an area which consisted of land covered in ice when Krijn roamed it. Unfortunately for our primitive friend, his species didn't make it. The technology should have been a little more advanced, their labor division a bit less non-existent, and their effectiveness in gathering resources a bit more effective? But don't start crying just yet. The humans are coming, and although they will surely spell your doom, some of them will make sweet love to your species. Don't judge. After all, their kids are gonna carry your DNA into the future. Fast forward to 15,000 BC. Yes, humans! Some peaceful human beings left the plains of Africa because it was getting a little bit dry for their liking. They then spread across Eurasia, including Zeeland. We know this for certain because a stone axe dating back approximately 15,000 years was found in what is now Katzand. This area offered superior protection against the wrath of the ocean because of its high dunes. Oh, look at these temperatures! That means the ice age is finally over for reals now. The sea level rose a little bit and the small rivers from inner Europe divide the sandbanks into islands. The Zeeuwen grew tired of hunting and gathering, and so they started investing in some basic agriculture. In the beginning, these cattle farmers didn't really care about where their cows were grazing, and so they lost some of the livestock to floods. They then learned to only use the high peatlands to prevent their cows from drowning all the time. Oh, and they also started making their very own pottery, instead of only buying it from the Germans. Despite the quality. These farming communities had grown to form the tribe known as the Minapi. They had boats that could sail as far as Spain and houses that looked like this. Their ham was praised in all of the Scheldt region and even in the Alps. People were wearing their fine linen, warm woolen cloaks. They mainly worshipped the Celtic and Germanic goddess of fertility, the protector of seafarers, Nehalenia. Hey, you know who also settled in nicely? Romans, bruh! The Zeeuwen managed to fight them off once, but now they've returned, with their army quadrupled, and with primitive flamethrowers to burn down their farms. There's not much else they could do but just let them have their way. And so, the Romans settled here as well, and they founded 2 settlements for trading here and here. One of them named Wallachia. This will be known as the village of Burg in the future. The Romans had already learned that integrating a religion was way more effective than banning it, and so they allowed some temples to Nealenia here and here.
You should check the history of Japan, man. Yeah. It's way better than this crap.
Oh, yeah.
Merchant!
Hey, we are merchants.
Yeah, we are.
Yes, you there! Ever had your ship wrecked in a storm?
Oh my God, yes! That
It
did happen.
man.
Did all of the crew drown? Or even worse, all of the merchandise?
Yeah, man. I mean, we lost so much money, we couldn't even go and see the sirens this year.
Great news! There's a revolutionary new way to secure your next voyage. Just go to the nearest Nealenia temple and pray like you really don't want to drown! For the small price of a statue, a tablet, or an altar, this divine lady will get you from Trepos to Tradaposta Maximus Securitas!
Well, I don't know, man. It sounds pretty expensive.
Oh, easy, buddy. You can pay afterwards. Nealenia, protecting your since forever.
Hey, I don't know about you, man, but I'm gonna pray to this Nea lady because I wanna be safe.
Yeah, whatever he says.
So Zeeland flourished with trade and agriculture for about 350 years, until a massive storm came, flooding the islands and killing almost everybody. Only this part and the highest dunes remained habitable. Was there a positive side to this? Yes, those no good Romans got flushed out of the islands as well. Hey, you know what I don't get? How people can still dress up like this after all they did to our ancestors. Although they couldn't part with their castle here yet, on higher grounds. Countless storms and spring tides kept afflicting the province, making it a not-so-chill place to live. Zeeland was abandoned. For now. Hey, Zeeland? Are we cool again? Or what? Okay. There's people in Zeeland again, but by now it's part of the Frankish Empire. Oh, and Willebrord, the famous Frisian saint, paid Wallachia a visit in the church's second attempt to spread Catholicism in the region. Here's a picture of him saying,
Hey peeps, all those different gods that you are worshipping are way too confusing. So how about this? We'll destroy those pagan shrines, come on boys, tear it down, so you can become Catholics and love Jesus, or we'll keep burning down your shit until you do!
And so, Catholicism settled on these islands as well. And they've brought them fat coffers for building churches and monasteries, you feel me? So, this is where we are now. But don't you want to find out what happens next? Like, subscribe, capture, befriend and train a seal to hit the bell button for more Zeeland, a sort of brief history. Thanks for watching.